esteemeth by his plight of the revolt, the nearest state.
This is the sergeant, who like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, friends,
say to the king, the knowledge of the broilers thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their heart. The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. From the Western Isles of curds and gallows glasses is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrel smiling showed like a rebel's whore. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smote with bloody execution, like Balor's minion, carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands, nor bade farewell to him, till he unsealed him from the nave to the chops, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Oh, valiant cousin, worthy gentleman!
As, whence the sun gins his reflection, shipwrecking storms and direful thunders, so from that spring whence comfort seemed to come, discomfort swells, marking of Scotland mark. No sooner justice had, with valour armed, compelled these skipping kerns to trust their heels, but the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage, with furbished arms and new supplies of men, began a fresh assault.
Dismayed not this our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
Yes! As sparrows, eagles from the head of land. If I say sooth, I must report they were as cannons overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly breathed strokes upon the foe, except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds, or memorize another god. I cannot tell, but I am faint. My guests cry for help.
So well thy words commend thee as thy wounds, they smack of honor both. Go get him, sergeant. Who comes here? The worthy thing of wrath, where haste looks for his eyes. So should he look the same to speak things straight.
God save the king.
Whence camest thou, worthy thing?
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flaunt the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till that Bellona's bridegroom, lapped in proof, confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point rebellious, arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit. And to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness!
That now Sweno, the Norway's king, craves composition, nor would we deign him burial of his men till he dispersed it at some cone's inch. $10,000 to our general use.
No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his present death, and with his former title, greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
not that man may question. You seem to understand me by each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be willing, and yet your beard is beginning to interpret when you ask.
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis!
All hail, Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail, Macbeth, that shall be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so bad? In the name of truth, are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show? My noble partner, you greet with present grace and great tradition of noble having and of royal hope, and he seems rapt with all. To me, speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me. Neither beg nor fear your favours nor your hate.
Hail!
Hail!
Hail! Lesser than Macbeth, and greater!
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none.
So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo.
Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo! Macbeth! All hail!
Hey, you impertinent speakers, tell me more. By Simon's death, I know I am afraid of France, but how of Cawdor? Famous Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of any more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you!
The earth hath bubbles as the water has, and these are of them.
Whither they vanished into the air, what seemed corporal melted, breath into the wind. Would they had stayed?
Were there such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane fruit that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be king.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, was it not so?
Stop saying tune and words. Who's here?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. And when he reads thy personal venture in the rebels' fight, his wonders and his praises do contend, which shall be thine or his. Silence with that. In viewing all of the rest of the self-same day, he finds thee in the stout Norwegian ranks. Nothing to fear of what thyself didst make, straying images of death. The speakers hail came close with books, and every one did bear thy praises in his kingdom's great defence, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks, only to herald thee into his sight not paid.
And for an earnest of a greater honour, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor, in which edition, hail most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? And the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives? Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Whether he was combined with those of Norway, or lined the rebel with inheld advantage, or that with both he laboured in his country's wrack, I know not. But reason's capital confessed and proved hath overthrown him.
Arms and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind. Thanks for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them?
That trusted home might yet enkin you unto the crown beside the Thane of Cawdor. 'Tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harms, the instruments of darkness tell us truths. Win us with honest trifles to betray us in the deepest consequence. Cousins, a word of friend. Too true,
As happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial king. I thank you, gentlemen. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good,
Why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image that will fix my hair and make my seated heart knock my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes the soul, my single state of man, the function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
Look how our partner's black.
If chance will have me king, why chance may crown me without my stir.
New honours come upon him like our strange garments. Cleave not to them mold, but the gain of use.
Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favour. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Kind gentlemen, your pains are registered where every day I turn the leaf to read them. Let us do all the king. Think upon what hath chanced, and at more time, the interim having weighed it, let us speak our free hearts each to other. Very glad. Till then, enough. Come, friends!
Execution done on Bordeaux, on a dozen commission yet returned.
My lord, they are not yet come back. But I have spoke with one and saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons, implored your highness pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like believing it. He died as one that had been studied in his death, to throw away the dearest thing he owed, as 'twere a careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. Oh, worthiest cousin! The sin of my ingratitude even now is heavy on me. Thou art so far before, the swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Would thou hast less deserved, that the proportion both of thanks and payment might have been mine. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
Service and the loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your highness part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne and state, children and servants, which do but what they should by doing everything safe toward your love and honor.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee, and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble banquet! No less deserved, nor must be known, no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee. Hold thee to my heart.
Bear it like the road, the harvest is your own.
My plenteous joys, wanton in their fullness, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. Sons, kinsmen, dames, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm. Hey! Hey! Whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland, which honour must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers, from hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labour which is not used for you. I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So, humbly, take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor,
The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must fall down, or leap, for in my way lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye winketh the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
True worthy banquet, he is full so valiant.
When I burned in desire to question the birth, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with "Hail, King that shalt be." This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightest not lose the dews of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart and farewell. Glance thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, not without ambition, but without the illness which should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily, wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrongly win. Thou have great alarms, that which cries, thus thou must do, if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear to do, than wishes to be undone. Fly thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned with gold. What is your title?
The king comes here tonight.
Art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him, who works so would have informed of preparation?
So peace. It is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows at the speed of him, who, almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than would make up his message.
Forgive him, tell him. He brings great news. The raven himself, his horse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that depend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts, and take my help, oh, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pour thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, with my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold! Great alarms, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence,
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters, to beguile the time, look like the time, They're welcome in your hand, your eye, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's cunning must be provided for. And you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and mastery.
We will speak further.
Only look how clear, to alter favour ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
Pleasant seat. The air, nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
This guest of summer, temple-haunting martlet, does approve by his loved mansionry that the heaven's breath smells wooing here. No jutty, breeze, buttress, no point of vantage, but this bird that makes his pendant bag and procreate cradle. Where they most breed and haunt, I have observed the air is delicate.
See, our honoured hostess! The love that follows us sometimes is our trouble, which still we thank as love. Herein I'll teach you how you shall bid God yield us for your pains, and thank us for your trouble.
All our service in every point twice done, and then done double, were poor and single business, to contend against those honours deep and broad wherewith your majesty loads our house. For those of old, and the late dignities heaped up to them, we rest your hermits.
Where's the vein of quarrel? We coursed him at the heel, and had a purpose to be his purveyor. He rides well, and his great love, sharp as his spur, and help him to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever have theirs themselves, and what is theirs? To make their audit at your highest pleasure, still to return your own.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly, and shall continue our graces towards him. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination would trammel up the consequence, and catch with this surcease success, but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here, but here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the light to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. We that teach bloody instructions, which, being taught, return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed. Then, as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, and his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet-tongued, against the deep damnation of his taking off. And pity, like a naked newborn babe, scanning the sky, for heaven's cherubim, horsed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, and tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the side of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the others. And I will do it.
He is almost up. Why have you left the chamber?
Have you asked me?
Oh, no, you not. He has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honoured me of late, and I have brought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you grist yourself? Have it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time, such I account thy love, to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire, wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the adage.
Really, please? I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was't then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. Be more than what you were. You would be so much more than man. No time, no place did then adhere. Yet you would make both. For they have made themselves, and that they've picked out, and I'll make you. I have given suck. I know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should fail...
We fail! But screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto the rather shall his day's hard journey soundly invite, his 2 chamberlains will I, with wine and wassail, so convince that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a few, in the receipt of reason and Limbeck own. When in swinish sleep their drenched nature lies, as in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who bear the guilt of our great well?
Bring forth men, children only. But I, undaunted metal, should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy 2 of his own chamber, and used their very daggers, that they have done?
Who dares receive it other, as we shall make our griefs and clamour roar upon his death?
I am settled. And then up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I haven't heard the clock.
She goes down at 12.
I take it it's later, sir.
Oh. Take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Think about this too. A heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers restraining me, the cursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. Give him the sword!
Who's that? A friend?
What, sir? Not yet at rest. The king's at bed. He hath been in unusual pleasure, and sends forth great largesse to your offices. This diamond, he greets your wife withal by the name of most kind hostess, and shut up in measureless contempt.
Being unprepared, our will became the servant to defect, which else should 3 have wrought.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the 3 weird sisters. To you they show some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour to serve, we would spend it in some words upon that business, if you would grant the time.
At your kindest pleasure.
If you shall cleave to my consent when 'tis, it shall make honour for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my bosom franchised and allegiance clear. I shall be cancelled.
Good repose the while.
Thanks, sir. The like to you.
Bid thy mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Ah, let me clutch thee. I have thee not. Here I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat of present brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade a dudgeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eye. Now, for the one half world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtain's sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel the wolf, which howls his watch. Thus, with his stealthy ellipse, with Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure confirmed set earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk. Revere thy very stones, print of my whereabout. Take the present horror from the tie which now shoots with it, whilst I fret he lives. Words to the heat of deeds, too cold breath give. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven, or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them? Given me fire. It was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bell which gives the stern good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the servanted grooms do mock their charge with straw. I have dropped their pulses. The death and nature do contend about them whether they live or die.
Who's there? What for?
They've awaked, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. I laid the daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it. My husband.
I have done the deed. Do not hear a noise.
The owl screamed and the crickets cried. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
Aye.
Hark! Who lies in the second chamber?
Pompey.
This horror sign.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sign.
As one did laugh and speak, and one cried murder, that they did wait each other. I still heard them. But they did tear their prayers and addressed them again to sleep.
They are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us and amen, the other, as they had seen me with these hangman's hands. Listening their fear, I could not say amen, when they did say, God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These must not be thought after these ways. So it will make us mad.
So I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth doth murder sleep, the innocent sleep, sleep that lifts up the raddled sleep of care. Death of each day's life, sore labour's bar, balm of earth minds, great nature's second course, deep nurturing life's place. Dead cry, sleep no more, to all the house. Glass hath murdered sleep.
and therefore Cromwell shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy thing, you do unbend your noble strength to think so gravesically of things? Go, get some water and wash this filthy weakness from your hands. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll do no more. I am afraid to think what I have done. Look out again and tear it off.
Infernal feathers! Daggers. Sleeping and dead are but as pictures. The eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. People bleed, while guilt faces the grooms within. For it must see their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? Oh, it's with me. Will there be noise? Force me. What hands are these? They pluck out my eyes. What great execution should wash this blood clean from my hand? No, this my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine make it the green one red.
My hands had your colour, but I shamed when heart so white. I have looked into the stark ocean. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy has left you unattended. Look, get on your nightgown, lest occasion call us and show us to be watchers. Be not lost too poorly in your thoughts.
No, my deed. Your best not know myself. Wake, Duncan, with thy knocking! I would thou could!
Here's a knocking indeed. The man were porter of Hell Gate, he should have old turning the key. Knock, knock, knock! Who's there in the name of Beelzebub? Here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time. Have napkins enough about you. Here, you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock! Who's there? In the other devil's name. Faith, he's an equivocator that could swear in both the scales against either scale, and committed treason enough for God's sake, yet could not equivocate to heaven or earth. Come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Here's an English tailor, come hither for stealing out of a French home. Come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goat. Knock, knock! Never a
Quiet! What are you? This place is too cold for help. I'll devil porter it no further. I had thought to have let in some of all professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Hang on, hang on! I pray you, remember the porter?
Was it so late, friend, you went to bed that you lie so late?
Faith, sir, we were carousing till the second cock. And drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things.
And what three things does drinks especially promote?
Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine. Lechery, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink makes it to be an equivocator with lechery. It makes him and it mars him. It sets him on and it takes him off. It persuades him and disheartens him. It makes him stand to and not stand to. And in conclusion, equivocates him in a sleep and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I believe drink gave me the lie last night.
That it did, sir, in the very throat of me, but I requited him for his lie. And I think, being too strong for him, though he took up my legs sometime, yet I made a shift to cast him.
Is thy master stirring? Ah, our nothing has awaked him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both. Is the king stirring, worthy thane? Not yet. He did command me to call timely upon him. I've almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labour we delight in physics name, that is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, it is my limited service.
Goes the king hence today? He does, he did appoint, sir. The night hath been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down. And as they say, lamentings heard in the air, strange screams of death, and prophesying with accents terrible, dire combustion and confused events new hatched to the woeful child. The obscure bird have clamoured the livelong night. Some say the earth is feverous and it shake.
Was a rough night.
Oh, my young remembrance cannot parallel a bird.
Oh, horror! 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 Tongue nor heart can it conceive nor know thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke open the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What do you say, the life? Mean you his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new organ. Do not let me speak. See, and then speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Bantam and Donalbain, Malcolm, awake! Shake off his darling sleep! Get countenance and look on death itself! Up and see the great doom's image! Banquo, Malcolm, as if your flames rise up and walk back, strike to countenance this horror! Ring the bell!
What's the business? There's not a hideous trumpet calls the party to sleep within the house. Speak, speak!
Simple lady, there's not for you to hear what I can speak.
It's been a huge success. In fact, I think the company didn't realize. We were always very confident that it was going to be a huge success in India. But I think even the company is quite amazed with the success that it has been. We've run to full houses both in Calcutta and in Delhi. And it's very interesting to see, especially in Calcutta, because people were mouthing the script constantly with the actors on the stage. So it was very interesting to see that Shakespeare, a lot of people think that Shakespeare is sort of old and archaic and, oh my God, we don't, we can't understand it, we don't study it anymore. It's quite interesting to see that actually so many people come to see Shakespeare and so many people also know Shakespeare. It's quite heartrending actually. The set is designed by Claire Lith, part of the Anglian Shakespeare Company. She's quite an amazing designer, and the set, when you see it, you'll realize it's made out of literally metal poles and woven velvet with camouflage net and some other things, but these are the main things that they've used in the set. And it's amazing how just with light, and it's just the sense, I mean, it's just the actors on stage and what lighting does, that it changes from being the palace to the forest to the witches, you know, the space for the witches. It's quite interesting. It's a constant set, but the set keeps changing. As you see it as an audience, you'll realize how it sort of takes over, it almost takes on new spaces. So it is a creative set. It's not a traditional set. They haven't built a castle or they haven't built a fort over there on stage. But what they have done is an intrinsic mix with metal, fabric, and like I said, camouflage net, which changes according to what the script demands. ये प्ले बहुत ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल रहा है. इनफैक्ट जो कंपनी आई है यूके से, ये काफ़ी इम्प्रेस्ड हो गई है, क्योंकि आई थिंक उनको वो एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे थे कि इतना, उनके पहली बार आए हैं इंडिया में और पहली बार ही इतना सक्सेसफुल होगा, वो उन्होंने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था. हम तो एक्सपेक्ट कर ही रहे थे, क्योंकि एक तो थिएटर बहुत पॉपुलर है. कहीं पे भी, दिल्ली में आप या कलकत्ते, बॉम्बे, कहीं पे भी जाए, एक अच्छा नाटक हो तो नाटक देखने बहुत लोग आ जाते हैं. और हमने तो एक्सपेक्ट किया था, लेकिन ये बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल रहा है और इसके लिए हम बहुत खुश हैं. सेट जो डिज़ाइनर हैं, जिन्होंने कॉस्ट्यूम भी डिज़ाइन किया है प्ले के लिए और सेट भी डिज़ाइन किया है, उनका नाम है क्लेयर लिथ. वो एंग्लियन शेक्सपियर कंपनी की एक सदस्य है और क्लेयर बहुत ही ज़्यादा क्रिएटिव डिज़ाइनर है, एज वेल एज वो काफ़ी, उनका नाम भी है उनके देश में. क्लेयर ने ज़्यादातर मेटल के पोल्स, कपड़ा, वेलवेट कपड़ा, कैमोफ्लाज नेट, ये बेसिकली 3 चीज़ें हैं जो उन्होंने इस्तेमाल किया है. लकड़ी वकड़ी तो है ही, लेकिन ये 3 बेसिक चीज़ है. और सेट उन्होंने, आप जब देखेंगे आप रियलाइज़ करोगे कि ये एक, उन्होंने वेलवेट को वीव करके सेट बनाया है. और बहुत ही, हमारे लिए तो ये पहली बार है जो हमने इस तरीके का एक सेट देखा है. और सबसे अनोखी चीज़ ये है कि ये एक ही सेट है, ये मूव नहीं करता, ना ही सीन चेंजेस में कोई सेट मूव करता है या दूसरा सेट आ जाता है. लेकिन वही एक सेट कैसे, कभी आपको लगता है कि ये मकबेथ का कासल है, कभी लगता है ये जंगल है, कभी ये जैसे प्लेसेस चेंज करता रहता है. ये इसकी जो माने जो चीज़ है वो चेंज होती रहती है. और ये सिर्फ लाइट का कमाल है और जो सेट जिस चीज़ से बना है उसका कमाल है. तो काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है.
अच्छा, एक और चीज़ बताइए, ये जो मैकबेथ है, ये क्या इन्होंने बिल्कुल भी ओरिजिनल है, पूरा का पूरा वो लोग प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं?
आई थिंक एडिटिंग अगर की भी होगी तो 5% से ज़्यादा स्क्रिप्ट में एडिटिंग इन्होंने नहीं की है. बेसिकली कंप्लीटली, मैंने कंप्लीट में कहूँगी, कंप्लीट जो विलियम शेक्सपियर की स्क्रिप्ट है उन्होंने कंप्लीटली रखा है. हिलरी स्पाइस जो डायरेक्टर है, वो स्ट्रांगली बिलीव करती है कि जो शेक्सपियर जो ओरिजिनल स्क्रिप्ट है और जैसे वो ओरिजिनली सेट है, वो स्ट्रॉन्ग इनफ है. उनको नहीं लगता कि उसको मॉडर्न करने की ज़रूरत है या कैरेक्टर्स को मॉडर्न करना है, क्या कैरेक्टर्स को आज की दुनिया में रखना है, कि उनको 21st सेंचुरी में दिखाना है कि मोबाइल फ़ोन है उनके पास, ऐसे कपड़े पहन रहे हैं. उनको नहीं लगा कि कोई ज़रूरत है. उनको लगता है कि वो अगर शेक्सपियर को वैसे ही जैसे 15th सेंचुरी में है वैसे ही अगर दिखाए, इट इज़ इक्वली स्ट्रॉन्ग. तो दैट्स वाई ये वाला नाटक इज़ द ट्रेडिशनल रेंडिशन ऑफ मैकबेथ. Thanks.